Hi, Isabel.
Hi, Tina.
Long time no see.
Here we go. My name is Isabel Rodriguez, and I am the program manager for the Cycle Effect in Summit County. And I'm here with my friend Tina.
I am Tina Uli. I am the program manager for the Mesa County expansion of the Cycle Effect. And Isabel and I are excited to share with you a little bit about ourselves and our new endeavors with the Cycle Effect and riding bikes together.
So the Cycle Effect is a mountain biking program for girls who don't necessarily have access to the sport itself. I am fairly new to the Cycle Effect and fairly new to the experience of mountain biking because I've never tried it before. So we're here today because we want to share with you that experience of what it's like to try something completely new for the first time through the guidance of some great coaches, because Tina has a little bit more experience than I do.
It's true. I have been riding bikes for about 10 years now. It's something that I love. Just like Isabel and probably many of you, when I first got into riding mountain bikes, I had a whole bunch of stories and excuses about why I couldn't do it. And some of them may have been real obstacles, and other of them may have just been my mind telling me that I couldn't do it. Isabel, I'm sure you're experiencing some of that right now with your nerves around biking.
Yeah, well, to give you a little bit of background, I am a classroom teacher. I taught second grade, and then I went into teaching dance with children from kinder through fifth grade. So sports are not in my background, and mountain biking is definitely not in my background. So I am definitely nervous. When I tell people about what I do, sometimes they laugh. And the first question is, you're doing what? Like, do you know how to mountain bike? And I say, no, I don't. But hearing about the Cycle Effect and hearing about the way a bike experience can empower a young woman makes me think, why would I not try that? When I have these amazing coaches who are going to guide me through it, why would I limit myself to just staying in the classroom? So that's the reason why I took the job, because I really wanted this for myself, and I wanted to be able to provide that for other youth and not just say, well, I'm a teacher and I can help you in school and I can help you with dance. Now I can provide you with mountain biking experience as well. So Tina, you're going to help me, right?
I cannot wait to help you. I was in the same shoes as you are, as I said, when I first started mountain biking. And one of the reasons why I've decided to pursue it as kind of my life's work, to use the bike to teach, is because I really believe in it as a tool to help us discover ourselves and really discover what we're capable of. It's really common for us to say, I can't do that because, and then you can just fill in the blank of the because, right? And so what's cool about the Cycle Effect is that some of the I can'ts, like I don't have a bike, or I don't have the right clothing to wear, or I don't even know where to start, are things that the Cycle Effect just takes right out of the equation for you, right? We're going to give you all the things you need to explore yourself from the seat of a bike and explore the sport, right? We live in Colorado. It's one of the most beautiful states in our country, and mountain biking is kind of ingrained in our communities, wouldn't you say, Isabel?
Yes, and I've been living in this community for almost 9 years now, and I have not tried the mountain bike. And I think this is the community I live in. Why not try it? It's part of the culture. It's part of the environment. I want to be a part of it.
Yep, 100%. And so I don't have as much nervousness around the biking piece in my new endeavor with the Cycle Effect. Again, I am also a new member of this team. While I've been coaching for a long time, moving to a new town to pursue this career of working with girls on bikes is a little bit nerve-wracking for me. The other thing that brings up some nerves for me is that I don't speak Spanish. The Cycle Effect really focuses on working with the Latina population and making this sport available to everyone, creating equity and access for these sports that build our character and help to empower us and help us to change the I can't story into an I can and I did story. And so I'm a little nervous about not speaking Spanish. And so I'm hoping, Isabel, that you might be able to help me with some of that.
Yeah, so I think that's what I'm most excited about, that exchange that you and I are going to have, and that the organization and the program has, because of the community that we try to focus on. So I can help you with your Spanish. You can help me with my biking. Now, what makes me really nervous, though, is I know it's going to be hard to get up that mountain, and I have no physical condition for that yet. But I think also one of my biggest concerns is getting hurt, like falling. And I know it's going to happen. And I know I'm going to have bruises, but I'm kind of a crybaby sometimes. So I think that is the part that makes me nervous the most, and my husband as well.
Totally.
What we really wanted to do is record this experience so that we can help you who are out there and thinking, I should give this a try. Oh, maybe I should sign up for the Cycle Effect, and thinking, but I don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to start. We're going to guide you through it, through our experience together.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we all have to start somewhere, right? And I was sharing with Isabel before about a quote that I just read that really spoke to me as we're talking about the courage that it takes to pursue a sport like mountain biking. There are lots of things that can be scary about it. Thinking you're not gonna make it up the hill, thinking that we're not an athlete. I wasn't an athlete when I started, So I'm gonna share this quote really quickly, and it says, sometimes the bravest and most important thing you can do is just show up. And so I'm just going to challenge you, just like Isabel has been challenged, to have that courage and that bravery to show up, to give yourself the opportunity to explore something that Isabel and I both really believe in. And while she has never ridden up that big hill before and might wonder if she's going to do it, what I know from experience is that the bike teaches you, without you even realizing it, that you can, right? You say you can't make it up the hill, and maybe the first week you don't, but then you keep showing up and you ride a second week and you ride a third week, and then before you know it, you're like making it up the hill. And not only are you making it up the hill, but you like didn't even recognize that you made it up the hill because it felt so much easier than the first time you tried it. And so I'm really looking forward to being able to share those gifts of empowerment with as many girls as want to show up in Grand Junction to do that with us. And I'm really looking forward to empowering you, Isabel, to step into that confidence as a mountain biker. We already know you're a great leader. We already know how connected you are to the Latina population and how you are going to help guide us all at the Cycle Effect to serve in the very best way we can. And I'm really excited.
And I cannot tell you how many times I've heard what you just said from other coaches, from our director, from athletes in Eagle County and Edwards. And just the more I hear it, the more I want it. So I can't wait to get on that bike. And I also want to give a shout out to we have 20 new participants here in Summit County who signed up, who showed up. And then we got this curveball of COVID-19. But I want to acknowledge that you did show up and that we are still here and that we are going to do this virtually for a little bit, but then we are going to get on those bikes and we are going to change our lives through a bike. So it's going to happen, and it's going to happen for me, and it's going to happen for those girls in Summit County and for those girls in Grand Junction. And we are going to be right behind those girls from Edwards and Eagle who are just amazing at it. And I can't wait to get more girls into the program and to try this with us.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting times to be navigating these kind of group sports, right? What makes the cycle effect special is being able to show up and ride together. And right now we can't do that. And so we've certainly been trying to get creative with ways that we can still kind of raise the stoke level about mountain biking and kind of introduce ourselves to you all and just give you a little insight into what we are up to and little ways to kind of get you started just by showing up in these virtual ways, and then you know, getting together just as soon as we possibly can as our, you know, state and local authorities guide us through this pandemic, which has definitely been challenging. But you know, it's not going to stop us. The work that we want to do is really important, and we're going to continue to get the word out there however we can.
With all the bloopers of internet connections and everything, right?
If you guys could have seen what the first half hour of this looked like, you would be laughing like we are. But we made it through. We made it through without any technical difficulties. We will work on putting together a blooper reel, and we just want to encourage you all to be brave and to have courage and to show up and check us out and see what we're all about, because we're just a bunch of fun loving ladies that want to get out and ride bikes with you all.
So today we just wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction about ourselves and about the program, and hopefully you will keep following our videos, because we are going to jump into what it takes to ride a mountain bike from the very beginning, because that is what I need, and that is what we want to share with you, because we know that you will also need it. So walk with us and then ride with us.
Yes, I love that. So Isabel and I are going to look forward to seeing you all really soon. The next time we'll have helmets and bibs and bicycles and other things sitting around that we'll talk about, and we're really looking forward to it. So we will see you all soon.
Stay tuned.
Yes. See you later.
Bye, Tina.
Bye. Okay.